Una good evening, my country people. Na news at 9. I carry come another month from Wisdom Yard Television. My name na Toyosi Adeshino. Make una listen to the koko wey dey inside the tori. NLC don demand a new living wage as fuel scarcity dey bite. Why students for America dey protest? May 1st na public holiday for Nigeria. Na day to celebrate workers for the country and their contributions to the economy. The day dey regarded as Workers' Day. Some dey call am Labour Day as well, but na still part of how the world dey celebrate the 2024 International Labour Day. Since when President Bola Tinubu don enter office, dis na the first Workers' Day wey im go observe, but im no give any speech or statement to celebrate the Workers' Day this year. Na on 29 May 2023, Tinubu dey sworn in as the President of Nigeria, and since that time, im don dey lead the country and the economy of the nation. Although no statement from Tinubu to celebrate Workers' Day, the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, when he bin make the Workers' Day holiday declaration on behalf of the federal government, he tok say the government dey try their best to achieve excellence for workplace. Students don overtake plenty college campuses across the United States as dem dey protest against the war for Gaza. Hundreds of demonstrators don chop arrest as university dey struggle to deal with encampment on college grounds just few days before graduation ceremonies. Hundreds of students for universities wey dey America don chop arrest sake of their protest for different campuses. The universities don record a growing number of students wey dey waka comot class, and some dey set up camps as a form of protest sake of wetin dem call the Israel military campaign for Gaza. Their protests dey connected to the Israel war against Hamas for Gaza, and dem also dey condemn industries wey dey support the war with weapons. Before the tori end, make una listen to the koko wey dey inside it again. NLC don demand a new living wage as fuel scarcity dey bite. Why students for America dey protest? Dis na the end of the tori. My name na Toyosi Adeshino.
Good evening, wherever you're watching WY TV to another edition of News Review brought to you by WY TV. I am Odunayo Adelere. And with me in the studio today I have
Toyosi Adeshino.
Yeah, welcome to today's show. Thanks to all our viewers out there for always staying tuned. And also our sponsor remains Nokpa Herbals and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, where you can get all the foodstuffs you need at home. And likewise, Nokpa Herbals works for, we have Nokpa Herbal Mixture, Herbal Cool, Herbal Tonic, Herbal Bitters, Herbal Flushers, Herbal Energy Powder. Whichever you need, you can just send it in a DM or call the number that is showing on your screen, which is 070-1010-8549. That is the number. And our CEO in person of Prince Dr. Noah Adeleke Oshin, popularly called Ajala Kusangba. We say a very big thank you to you, sir. You now OG on this show, bring to you news that made it to the top. We'll go on a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll discuss on the one we feel we should discuss, and we will not be the only one talking. You can also drop your own comments in the comment section to make it interactive. Without wasting much of our time, I have on Punch newspaper, Coastal Highway, what we built in 6 years was demolished in 6 hours, landmark. Dangote Refinery gets valid operating license soon, federal government. Federal government raises salaries of military, police and others. Pregnant woman, 8 others injured in Lagos gas explosion. And on Vanguard newspaper we have Mayday. Federal government approves pay rise for workers as labor leaders lament hardship. Northern governors talk tough on kidnapping out of school children. AI can solve Nigeria's electricity problem, female engineer tells Adelabu. On Daily Post newspaper we have full scarcity, motorist commuters stranded in Abuja, other cities. Mayday, life miserable under Tinubu in Nigeria, NLC, TUC. These are the news that made it to the top today. Let's go on a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue from where we stop. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When life breaks into the beautiful splendor of nature, And the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokpa will always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. Your family just can't get a better companion aside Nokpa. Nokpa Herbal Mixture, your family's best bet.
With Nokpa, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokpa for management of power.
In the heart of Nigeria's bustling markets, where the sights, sounds, and smells overwhelm the senses. But in the midst of chaos, there shines a beacon of hope. King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, where convenience meets tranquility and shopping becomes a pleasure. Join countless others who have discovered the joy of shopping at King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. At King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, we understand the importance of providing our customers with the highest quality products at affordable prices.
Here at King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, customer satisfaction is our top priority. We're always here to help you find exactly what you need.
Whether you're stocking up for the week ahead or grabbing a last-minute item for tonight's dinner, King Victor Nigeria Enterprises has everything you need to keep your home running smoothly.
Yeah, welcome back from that short commercial break. That's our sponsor, Nokpa Herbals and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. Whichever you need, you can just call or send in a DM. And King Victor Nigeria Enterprises is located at Awolowo Market, Shop 2, Awolowo Market, Makun Shagam in Ogun State, where federal government raises salaries of military police orders. The federal government has approved a 25 to 35% increase in salary structures of police officers, the armed forces, public servants, among others. It announced this on Tuesday through the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission, stating that the salary raise takes effect from January 1st, 2024. The NSIWC, in a statement issued by its head of press, Emmanuel Uchoku, said the approved increase of between 25 to 35% in salary was for civil servants on the remaining 6 consolidated salary structure. The commission said the federal government has approved an increase of between 25% and 35% in salary for civil servants on the remaining 6 consolidated salary structure. I think this is actually a good one, particularly for those that the federal government is actually increasing their salary, the police force and other armed forces, because now I don't see any reason why a police officer would want to say, I want to come outside because the salary I'm actually collecting is not enough. But according to what I heard, the police officers, at least, they still get good pay, but probably because the pay is not up to what they expect. That is why they are doing all these things that they are doing on the road. But now that the federal government has actually increased it by 25 to 35%, I think there should be changes in the military regime. Or what you say?
Yeah, I think it's a good news to those people concerned about the increment of salary. It's really a good news. And I think the federal government used it to celebrate workers. Because today is Workers' Day. So although they might have, they will definitely have been a step that they've been taking before about the increment of the salary, but now they just had to make it known to the public that, oh, it has not been officially increased. And to those concerned, I'm saying congratulations to you people.
It also says it outlined the structure to include a consolidated public service salary structure, consolidated research and allied institution salary structure, consolidated police salary structure, consolidated paramilitary salary structure, consolidated intelligence community salary structure, and consolidated armed forces salary structure. So I think a lot of people will actually benefit from what the federal government is doing. And like you said earlier, lest I forget, happy Workers' Day to everyone out there. You know, I know most of you are actually on break, but because of you, I'm here. So you have to, you know now. This one says, Northern governors talk tough on kidnapping out of school children. Kaduna Northern governors yesterday in Kaduna rallied against increasing kidnapping out of school children, insecurity and other problems, militating against the progress of the region, describing the situation as an unacceptable reality that must be tackled head-on. At the meeting, the chairman, Northern State Governors Forum, NSGF, and Governor of Gombe State, Muhammadu Yahya, said for the northern region to get out of these perennial security challenges, it must develop its economic and human capacity, declaring that a long-term economic development is paramount to tackling insecurity in the region. This thing, kidnapping of a teen, I don't think it is only out of school children that it should actually concern. There are a lot of kidnappings happening, both in the north, in the south, in the southwest as well.
And the meeting was held by the
northern governor.
So they just have to address what concerns their region, not the other regions.
See, this is where we're actually getting it wrong in Nigeria. I want to face my own problem alone. I want to solve my own problem alone. I'm not ready to put the other person into consideration. If I solve my problem and I'm close to this person, there is no how this person's problem will not actually affect
if
it.
your problem is not being sorted out, you won't have time for other people. So that's
what I'm saying. Even if I'm trying to solve my own problem, at least I should put you into consideration.
Yes. Because
by the time there's a thing that says somebody with 2 clearer vision and missed 10 other people that are blind. You are not different from people that are blind. Also, you guys are the same thing.
But this issue of kidnapping, insecurity of the thing is more rampant in the northern parts.
It is rampant in Nigeria. Let's say in the northern part of.
You have to look at it. Even checking the streets you would know that okay, it is very common in the northern parts.
Northern Nigeria currently bears the burden of the highest number of out-of-school children in the world, which could compound security challenges. Economic development is paramount to our region's prosperity. We consider economic development as a long-term solution to our security challenges. In this regard, the revitalization of the new Nigerian Development Company, NNDC, is at the heart of our economy agenda for Northern Nigeria. We must also explore innovative ways to invest in critical infrastructure capable of unlocking the huge industrial and economic potentials of the northern region. I urge us not to lose focus, but to strive, sustain, and enhance the legacies of our founding fathers. And if you want to look at it very well, out-of-school children are actually much in that area because most of them, at birth, they already have their husband. So they just want such a girl to attain such this age before betraying her to the husband that they actually gave to her. So that's why I think mostly that is why they are out of school children, mostly in the north, and they don't really believe, most of them, not every one of them, because we still have some Hausa people that go to school and they are educated. Most of them, some of them don't even want to even go to school. What they want to do is, what they do mostly is once they give birth to them, you see, there's this tribe, I think it is, should I say from the north too, that once they give birth to their child, there's this plate that they give to the child. It is yours. This is what you will use to go and be getting money outside. Just go out there, work for your money, come back. And they don't even bother about going to school. Those are the set of people that you see. They are here in the southwest. You see them at the car park, at the garage. You see them telling you that, "Auntie, give me money." I see them. They don't want to go to school, but they want to earn money. That is mostly what is actually wrong with those that are from that side.
My view about this story is that I think those southern governors should have addressed this issue right from the start. Although they've been addressing it, just that their actions is not shown. Like it's not yet shown for people to see that, oh, they're actually taking a step about it. So they should please, now they said, okay, they are going to tackle it. They're going to tackle it and invest in education and other sectors. They should just make it more effective. Not that you just say it and then you forget it.
It is one thing to say we want to do something. It's another thing for those that you want to do something for should be ready to actually say they want to comply with.
The public will be ready to accept it.
We even have here in Southwest, we have some children that will tell you that my mom, I'm not ready to go to school. I want to learn handiwork.
And that depends on how the
that is why I'm saying that it is another thing for the government to say they want to empower them in going to school. It's another thing for the citizens, the indigenous that they want to empower, for them to say yes, we are ready to actually comply with you.
That's why there should be a room for sensitization program for these children, although they've been out of school since. So like imagine someone that has not been going to school for like years and you just told him or her that, oh yeah, now start going to school. It's not possible. He will definitely reject it. So that is why they need to create an enlightenment program and sensitization program that, oh, if you do this, it's going to benefit you in this way and that way. If they don't make that clear, a lot of children now, they don't want to go to school again.
The last but not the least, this one says May Day, like I said, Happy Workers' Day. But this one is saying life miserable under Tinubu in Nigeria, NLC TUC. As Nigeria joined the rest of the world to mark International Workers' Day, IWD, the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, and the Trade Union Congress, TUC, say life has been miserable for Nigerians and workers under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. In separate statement by the head of Information and Public Affairs of NLC, Benson Upa, and TUC President Festus Osifo, they bemoaned the economic hardship workers and other Nigerians are grappling with due to high inflation, foreign exchange crisis, food inflation, and energy crisis. Upa said life has worsened considerably under Tinubu's government. That if we will say the truth must be told. Like there's a saying that says, if you say the truth, you will die. If you do not say the truth, you will die. Things have not been... Come May 29 now, it will be a year that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was sworn in as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But since he came on board, it has been from one drama to another. If not food today, it will be full tomorrow. If not full subsidy tomorrow, it will be full scarcity. If it's not full scarcity, it will be naira scarcity. So things has not been easy like that. It has been miserable. Though this set of people that are talking, I see them as a set of unserious people. Because they are the ones that are supposed to fight for our right for us, NLC and TUC. But it comes as a surprise, as a shock to me that today they will tell you, if federal government refuses to do something, come tomorrow, we're embarking on strike. After their whole ranting, their shouting and everything, the next thing you say, and we are going to hold on till in the next 2 weeks and all that. Come next 2 weeks again, nothing is being done.
Well, my own opinion concerning this story is just that, you know, before a gold can be valued and before it can be so attractive that, oh, I want to...
It has to pass through fire.
It has to be processed.
Okay.
So, and this thing that is happening right now, I think the current led administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is just trying to make that processing, like to process things, so that at the end of it, it's going to be beneficial to every Nigerian.
Easy for Gary. Easy for Gary. Okay.
Well, it's just a gradual step.
Okay.
That's taken after
see,
he doesn't want to rush it.
You know why I am so happy? It's because we are both in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I actually know somebody like you. There is this guy that I know very well. He's this person that he's not a political person, but he's indirectly giving President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a backup. I'm not arguing.
I'm not giving a backup.
I am not arguing.
To any political
I am not saying.
Listen.
Okay. I am not saying he's also a spokesperson for the present party that is in power. What I'm saying is, when we discussed, he said it's actually working. We are not seeing it. But this same person has forgotten that he said something. Immediately we went out. He said another thing. So I word to your word is a process. So in that process, please Toyosi additional, please don't complain. It is a process. We're actually going to scale through.
Sure, that one is very, very certain.
The spokesperson for the NLC urged President Tinubu to rethink some of his policies for a better life for Nigerian workers. Life has worsened considerably. In fact, the most painful aspect of it is that there is no silver lining in the sky yet. When workers were trying to get used to this ugly situation, the government slammed them with a new energy tariff of 250%. And on the other side, for the workers, nothing has changed. So life has been very terrible for workers in the past year. We wish it could be better. I wish it would be better. I wish it would be, because everything on a daily basis, it keeps on getting, it's choking.
It should be better. And the step that our president has been taking, which is removal of oil subsidy, actually it has really caused a lot of hardship to Nigerians. But the fact that they removed this subsidy also, it has also helped to save up trillions of naira. Although we don't know what they will eventually use that money for, but at least that money has been saved. So those that were getting that money in a way that is not right, so I mean they were being shut off because they don't have access to the money again, because that subsidy has been stopped. And I think with this, Nigeria will definitely develop, because that's the motive for the president. That's what we want for Nigeria, to be a better nation and to have a better economy. Nigeria should be an enabling environment to those abroad to even say, oh, it is time for me to come home. Well, this thing is just vice versa. If you are thinking of the negative side, you have to consider the positive side also. There is nothing that's come out good that it will not have the other side also, which is the bad side.
All right.
So that is just it.
Thank you for joining us on the show today. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on our Facebook, on our YouTube, on our X account, on our TikTok, on our Instagram, at Wisdom Yard Online TV. I remember my humble self, Odunayo Adelere. Thank you for joining me in the studio this morning. And to our sponsor, we say a very big thank you so much. So we'll come again on your screen. Be happy and be good. Bye.